The Bucks and the Nuggets meet for the first time in Milwaukee. They'll close out their two-game season series here tonight. Jim Paskey, John McLaughlin, and Bob Brainerd on Fox Sports Net. Good to have you with us. The Bucks at 34-30. Denver 34-31. These two teams were thought to be underachieving teams prior to the season, and both have done fairly well. Both are currently in their respective playoff brackets. The Applebee's Milwaukee Bucks starting lineup tonight. No changes. Damon Jones and Michael Redd in the backcourt. Keith Van Horn, Joe Smith, and Brian Skinner on the front line for Terry Porter. Bucks have won 3 straight on the home court, where they are 24-8. That's the 5th best home court record in the NBA. The Nuggets come in with a half-game lead over Utah as they try to hold on to the 8th spot in the West. Andre Miller and Bashan Leonard, a one-time Bucks draftee, in the backcourt. The man, Carmelo Anthony, all of 19 years old, leads this team. Nene and Marcus Camby rounding out Jeff Bezdelik's front line. 51-97 in his 2 seasons. His job allegedly is on the line. Some are saying if the Nuggets do not make the playoffs, Bezdelik may be out in Denver. And some are saying it could happen anyway.
And Jim, did you see who was right behind him? Adrian Dantley, the great NBA player. Spent a brief time here in Milwaukee. There he is, right behind him. He is there to help post-up players, and was he a great post-up player.
Tonight's game plan, you can't get Melo against Denver. The Nuggets lead the league in fast break points. However, they've dropped off lately in that category. Limiting Bashan Leonard can be a factor. Denver 6-1 when he scores 24 or more points. Bashan Leonard drafted by the Bucks with the 46th pick in 1994. That was the Glenn Robinson draft. He opted to go back to the University of Minnesota when you could still do that. You could take part in the draft, and if you didn't like what happened or things didn't work out, you could go back to school, and he did.
And Jim, he's a good jump shooter. He's a player that we consistently have had problems with. He can shoot on the move also, and that makes it tough to play. Anthony, a key guy. Miller had a great game against us when we played them out in Denver. He's a good penetrator. They want to transition. It's very important that the Bucks don't turn the ball over. Coach Porter's preaching. Good shots, not rushed, and don't turn the ball over. If you do, that plays in to Denver's game plan.
Michael Redd coming off a 23-point game in Wednesday's victory over Atlanta. He had 24 in Denver. The Nuggets lost on Wednesday at New Jersey by 1, 98-97. The Nuggets have already won 3 times as many road games this season as they did last year. They're 12-20.
They've done a great job, like the Bucks, turning it around. Look at the pass from Carmelo on the cut. You got to stay with him, Jim. Camby goes all the way to the basket. The defense doesn't go with him and cover up.
Damon Jones cuts through, falls down. The Bucks want Van Horn in the post as they start in the triangle. He works against Carmelo Anthony. Shot block, Marcus Camby. He had 5 blocks, 5 out of 16 Denver blocks in game 1 against the Bucks. That's a walk underneath by Nene.
Camby is a good defensive player in terms of blocking shots. Jim, you just covered it. He will read it, he'll come to it, and I'm going to tell you, you got to think about him when you go into the paint. Turn away from him, not toward him.
16 blocks by Denver on November 19th. Chris Anderson had 7 blocks. He's unavailable tonight. He went on the injured list earlier today in favor of Ryan Bowen, who is eligible now. Nene on the foul against Skinner.
You know, you started out talking about how these two teams have been similar in terms of what they've done in their records. If you look at the numbers and the way the teams break out, there's so many similarities between Denver and Milwaukee. You know, in terms of a leading scorer, the way the other guys play, their statistics, everything. Jim, it's very similar teams. However, Denver is a little bit better in the transition department, but I think you're gonna see whoever can swing the other team which direction in terms of their game plan, and that's what's going to pay off.
Denver has the misfortune of playing in the Midwest Division where every team is above 500.
Wow.
Think about it. They have a .515 winning percentage and are barely clinging to the 8th spot in the West.
Well, if the Bucks were in the West, they would be in the 8th spot, just barely ahead of Denver right now. I think, is that right? No, I think the Bucks have played fewer games, but it'd be 8-9, 8-9 right there.
These are two of the top 5 scoring teams in the league. The Bucks 4th and Denver 5th. Keith Van Horn picks up his first foul.
Watch him come to the paint. The bump, try to deny position.
Nene. A one-name wonder from Brazil.
2 times now. It's been Carmelo with people paying attention to him, leaving someone open, Nene in that case, to the basket.
When he had 2 names, it was Nene Hilario. He shortened it up. Another block shot. Camby has 2. Carmelo Anthony. He can do it all.
Well, already we're seeing the Denver defense with 2 blocks, stops. The Bucks not really getting a shot other than on the foul, and that sets up their break.
Joe Smith left alone.
Here we go.
Carmelo Anthony has the rebound.
Familiar holes at the start.
These teams are ranked 15th and 16th in rebounding in the league. The Bucks 15th. Camby drives, can't score. Red has the board. 3 Nuggets back. A block. Andre Miller.
Now, that's the second time he's been able to get his body in front of one of the Bucks players. The one before this one, there was no call on. It was on Damon, but he was there. What's that tell you? He's not Jerry Sloan and Norm Van Leer, who were the best in the game ever at taking charges, but he'll take them.
Red around the screen, a rattle out to Camby. Nene on the miss. Van Horn has it. Skinner. Nene holds off Joe Smith. I kind of like that one-name deal. Carmelo Anthony. Skinner has it. A frenetic pace. Great pass. Block shot. Carmelo Anthony. It's a goaltend. It was too good. So Van Horn has his first 2.
Well done. Van Horn, Jones connecting. Damon saw it all the way. Running the court, gets a layup, and the Bucks needed something easy in the paint.
You know, the only problem with one name is when you fade, they say the basketball player formerly known as Nene.
Yeah.
Skinner takes it away from Nene, but dribbles out of bounds. Or was it knocked out by Denver? It was. The Bucks have it.
Well, one good thing about that, Jim, at least you were a formerly. You know what I mean? Some people never was, see? So formerly ain't so bad.
Van Horn did everything but score, so he tries again. Keith has 4. He has had one previous matchup against Denver and Carmelo Anthony. Anthony had 25 as Nene goes inside. Keith Van Horn 16 points.
Now, already we've seen 3 breakdowns where the Bucks have given flat-out layups in the paint. And this is not a good trend because we've been seeing it too much lately in a number of games.
Red tries the reverse. Camby there. Mark Davis, the trail official, sees a foul. It's on Camby.
You know, Michael takes that shot on the front side. He probably has a basket, but he thought Camby was going to come to him, so he tried to throw a move on him to get away from him, and still gets the foul.
Michael Red starts his scoring tonight with a free throw. The 8th best scorer in the league and the 9th best from the line at 88%. Andre Miller. Camby over Skinner.
I guess.
Turnover. Miller pulls up over Damon Jones. A lot of action for a 12-7 score.
What concerns me are the amount of easy shots Denver has had already. Many in the paint and a couple open jumpers, they've hit them.
Nene seals Joe Smith. He finds Red. 3 rattle out. Skinner had bodies all over him. Joe Smith inside. Tough shot. There's the tip. It's good.
That's
Keith
incredible.
Van Horn.
You can have that much action and no foul. Wow. Great job on the glass by the Bucks, however. The 3 big men.
Nene denied inside by Skinner. I like the pace of this game, John.
I was going to say, Jim, it's moving.
That's a walk by Van Horn as he spins baseline.
Great job by Carmelo, not going for any fakes, staying right with him. That helps force the turnover.
This is the pace, of course, that Denver tries to establish at home, where it is much more advantageous in the altitude than it has been away from Denver.
Absolutely right, Jim. Good point. It benefits them at home, certainly.
Not as much on the road, but they'll still try to do it. Bashan Leonard on the board. This is the team that leads the league in fast break points per game, John, but they've been dropping off in that category of late. Over the last 11, they've lost 9 of the 11.
And, Jim, if you're a Denver team, you should be a running team.
Michael Red has 4. There's the run out.
Good effort.
Clear out. Skinner may have been held. He's looking at Jack Neese as if to say, what are you watching or not seeing? And Denver stays with it. Andre Miller on the finish.
And in both guards, they have good rebounding guards, but Miller in particular gets him a reload and a finish. He comes inside the paint often to help rebound.
Red goes to the glass. Bashan Leonard on a foul. 5:20 remaining in the first quarter. The Nuggets up by 5. It's 16-11. There's the foul.
So, your new friend is cold filtered?
I'm sorry, I thought you liked smooth beer.
This isn't about me.
That's right, it's not. It's about me and my beer.
What happened to your old beer? We all got along. I liked
Then
it.
you drink it, Dad. Did you ever think I might need flavor and smoothness? Who's up for more?
I don't need to listen to this.
I've tried it. It's good.
Welcome to the...
You're letting your brother get in this car and you don't even know how this thing works.
Relax, Pop. It'll be fine.
All my brother Paulie knew about the AOL top speed technology was that it made things go fast.
All right, Mikey, punch it! Turns out it's just supposed to make the internet fast. That was awesome.
Don't be stupid.
Where'd you go?
To the Renaissance.
Top speed technology is up to 5 times faster on dial-up, and it's built into AOL 9.0 optimized. Call 1-800-TOP-SPEED.
Tune to DirecTV pay-per-view and dive into the action for just $1.99. Catch 3 lethal beauties on Channel 183 and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. Then, check out 184 and feel the green fury of the Hulk. Finally, flip to 185 and ride shotgun with Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. That's 3 hard-hitting action flicks for just $1.99 each, only on DirecTV pay-per-view.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
Denver leads by 5, 5:20 remaining in the opening period. This game started with A block shot by Marcus Camby. Then he came up with another one, John. He's making his presence felt.
Well, he is a good defensive player, and I mentioned that earlier. He's always been an excellent shot blocker, Jim. And this one, he comes over the back, crashing to the boards. But the important thing is for them, he's coming to the glass. What's that mean? Block out, yeah, block out.
Camby with the Miller Lite first quarter stats. So how does he quietly and in whispers get the nickname Cotton?
I don't know. I can only judge what I see when we play him, and now we don't see him very often. When he was in New York, we did, and we saw him play some pretty darn good games there. But you got to live with the guy and practice with the guy all the time to know all the facts. You know what I mean?
You hear the whispers, Cotton Camby, indicating a softness.
Yep.
But we haven't seen it.
We haven't.
Rashawn Leonard too strong. Ball knocked out. It's Denver's ball. Van Horn and Skinner battling. I think it was off Keith. 5:06 remaining in the period. Van Horn picked off trying to stay with Carmelo Anthony. He'll lose 15 pounds trying to do that. Andre Miller follows up. Skinner reaches in front for the rebound. Long pass ahead for Damon Jones. He'll shoot over Camby. Joe Smith, great job, and we get a foul. And it is against Carmelo Anthony.
Well, Joe is doing a great job, Jim, as always, running the floor, getting in position. After Damon played good D at the other end, he gets an open look. You would have thought that was a deuce. Joe with a little push, gets it, then gets the foul. Good hustle. That gets the Bucks a reload, but it comes from the line.
Joe Smith, one of the top free throw shooters in the league. The Bucks have 3 in the top 23. We mentioned that Michael Redd is currently ranked 9th. Joe Smith 21st. Van Horn 23rd in free throw shooting percentage. Joe had a double-double against Denver in the first game. 12 points and 11 rebounds. Carmelo Anthony over Keith Van Horn.
Smooth.
4 points for him. He averages 20.4, the 15th best scorer in the league. Damon Jones on the dribble. He has the bicep bands on tonight. One with his number, one with T.J. Ford's number. 3, Van Horn. He continues to shoot well at the Bradley Center. A 59% triple shooter on this court since joining the Bucks. Anthony follows his own miss, fouled by Skinner.
Well, Jim, when we started the telecast, I was talking about how this man gets to the paint. There's an example. He blows by people, gets to the paint. Then in this case, he gets a rebound and then the foul. He gets to the line a lot because he can get to the paint. And he's got the moves when he gets there. This guy is a very savvy, already young basketball player. No foul there. Gets his own putback. He's going to go to the quickness and try to use it on Keith. Do the jab step, make him step back. That time he gets the jumper.
Both free throws good. Anthony has 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Already.
And 4 Rookie of the Month awards already. Joe Smith did it all.
You know how many times he's done it all already? 4 times, and he hasn't been able to get fouled on a couple of them after just fighting and fighting. But Joe Smith, man, he's in the trench.
He has 4 boards already. Foul, Skinner, body against Nene. Denver will go a little little smaller as we watch Nene work against Skinner. There's the foul. Earl Boykins.
A little smaller?
Well, they have Vashawn Leonard leave. He's 6'4", and Earl's 5'5", so
right, yeah,
that's a little smaller.
A foot. He is a marvel. He is a marvel. He can play. He's an NBA player, and you talk about quickness. Watch out.
He's a tempo changer.
Yeah. He's on the right team, isn't he?
Damon Jones towers over Earl Boykins. Michael Doliak picked off the waiver wire by Denver in the game now. So we have 3 Utah men on the floor. That's Andre Miller, one of them. Doliak and Keith Van Horn all played together for Rick Majerus at Utah. Red.
How about with Boykins in the game? Miller's the point guard still. That's the smallest 2 guard in the history of the game, isn't it? The NBA?
I think so.
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony with 8. It's interesting you mentioned that because Andre Miller turned to go out of the game when he saw Boykins at the table, but they wanted Leonard out. No basket. Doliak picks up the foul. 2:12 remaining in the first. Carmelo Anthony.
There's a time in every guy's life when he's finally out on his own. It's a time of experimentation, of trial and error, mostly error. The cinnamon and raisin biscuit at Hardee's. Without us, some guys would starve.
Doesn't it seem as if someone is trying to tell you something? Introducing Extra Play Days on Wisconsin's very own Megabucks from the Wisconsin Lottery. For a limited time, when you purchase a $5 ticket for the next draw, you'll receive 2 extra plays for the next draw. Think of it as a brand new twist on the old 1-2.
Dodge does trucks like nobody else. During Dodge Truck Month, you can grab the 500 horsepower SRT-10, the Hemi-powered Ram 1500, and the Ram Heavy Duty with re-engineered Cummins 600 Turbo Diesel. Now with some of our best deals, like up to $3,500 cash allowance or 0% financing, plus an additional $1,000 truck month bonus on select Rams. And grab our 770 Powertrain Limited Warranty. Powerful trucks, powerful offers. Only during Dodge Truck Month.
Denver leads by 4, 2:12 remaining in the first quarter at the Bradley Center tonight. We want to tell you about a special ticket offer that the Bucks are presenting. You get 2 $19 tickets, a large Pizza Hut pizza voucher, breadsticks, and a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi, all for just $30 for either the March 16th game against Portland, that's next Tuesday, or March 30th against Indiana, a $59 value for just $30. Call during the telecast, 414-227-0500.
Bring it on. I'll eat the pizza. You got the breadsticks.
That's a deal. Desmond Mason in.
Yeah, you'd get into that pizza too. I know you would.
Just one slice. Now we'll watch Desmond defend Carmelo Anthony. The Bucks talked about that today. You'll recall in Denver, John, Anthony picked up 2 quick fouls in the game. Did not have a first half of note at all. He played very little in the first half, but came on and still was able to score. He had 13 points and 11 rebounds, all of his points in the second half. Now you've got 2 pocket rockets matched up with Brevin Knight and Earl Boykins out there. Brevin Knight gets hammered off the play by Doliak. He left Knight, I should say left Boykins. Knight couldn't get back to him.
Well, it was a good screen. It was a set-up play for him to get behind it, and obviously he can stroke it. Okay, now watch. Here's the shooter. Now watch the screen as he moves to his left. Screen moves over, and that's a big screen with Doliak. Well done. You're not going to get through that. In that case, Godzurich probably has to try to get out there quicker to give help.
Red in double figures. He'll try to make it 11 from the line. Terry Porter's team trying to win for the 4th straight time at home.
Yeah, need it. And you know, Jim, with Doliak at their end, I mean, he's not an option offensively. He'll go to the glass. He's going to be out there to set screens, so you've got to be aware of him and help.
Marcus Camby fouled by Godzurich.
Good ball movement. They are a team that is very active. They're hard to defend in the half court because they've got a lot of weapons. They use them well, they move the ball well, and they move people around. Now watch, it goes back to Doliak. He has an open look, but gives it up. Good pass, and Camby is fouled.
Ryan Bowen just activated today off the injured list. Replaces Andre Miller. Now Denver going bigger. Bowen at 6'9".
And that will be at the expense of quickness.
Godzurich wide open, can't score it off the glass. Doliak able to control and clear.
Good D.
Bucks on the run. Red. Desmond Mason open. Bowen couldn't get to him.
Transition, finding the open man after penetration. Well done by Michael into the paint, into the wing.
Mason, one of the Bucks' best defenders, has Carmelo Anthony. A trick pass by Camby. Doliak says good pass, even though it's usually the passer's error.
And Jim, when that's going on with Anthony on one side, the other side, the weak side, must pay attention to their men.
Desmond Mason called for a walk. Closing seconds of the first quarter. Doliak.
Nice stroke. I said he's not a first option. He's not, but he's good enough. You got to play him when he gets the open looks.
Joe Smith can't get the putback off the night miss, and that's the end of the first quarter. The Nuggets trying to run on the Bucks. Milwaukee trying to run with them. Denver up by 4 after 1. It's 30-26 on Fox Sports Net, your home for Bucks basketball.
Come on, I feel like it. I feel like Fazoli's.
Italian fresh and fast. Fresh Italian with unlimited fresh baked breadsticks.
Comfortable leather seats and a warm chocolate chip cookie. Always at a great fare. Who needs an upgrade anyway? Signature service from Midwest Airlines. The best care in the air.
Hi, I'm James Brown.
This is Dave.
Dave.
Bob Hayback. Hi, Bob.
Dave, without the guiding hand of our big iron, you're a ship without a sail.
Well, not really. We just put in a Linux cluster of Dell servers with Intel Xeon processors.
Oh. Well, That's one way to go.
It's highly scalable, flexible, available.
Listen, Dave. Let's do lunch.
I'll get back to you.
Get more out of your data center with Dell Business Solutions. Call or go online today.
Imagine having it all. The Total Choice Premier package from DirecTV delivers over 195 channels of our best programming, including all of our premium services, HBO, Stars, Showtime, Cinemax, and Sports Pack. Get more movies, more sports, and the maximum entertainment variety with Total Choice Premier. Call 1-800-DIRECTV and order today.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
Milwaukee Bucks basketball is presented by the Wisconsin Lottery and by Applebee's. It's not fast food, it's Applebee's food fast.
After one, Denver 30, Milwaukee 26. Jim and John talked about all the Utes that are in the house. Back in January of '98, Utah retired Keith Van Horn's number 44, and at that ceremony, Andre Miller got some pointers from Van Horn. He asked Van Horn if he was shooting a lot better. He said, yeah, you're shooting okay, but you should drive inside more and learn to dish more. Miller, listen.
Thanks, Bob. Desmond Mason drives to score. He has 4.
Miller is a great disher. He can pass the ball, a penetrator. Problem in this one, Jim. Nuggets 52%, Bucks 35. Don't like that spread.
Earl Boykins tried the reverse and hit the bottom of the backboard. Desmond Mason turns the corner on Vashawn Leonard, then loses out of bounds. And it was tapped by the Nuggets.
Bucks offset some of that shooting with 8 offensive rebounds, thanks to Joe Smith with 5 of them.
All 5 of his boards are on the offensive glass.
It's okay, isn't it? When you shoot 35%, you need someone offensive glassing.
Denver at 52% through a quarter. 13 out of 25. Kukoc drops it for Godzarich. Glasser on the hook shot. I was going to say Earl Boykins had a high dribble, but how could he not have a high dribble?
Well, high for him. How
He
about
can
the
shoot it.
Boykins.
He dribbles it up shoulder high.
And it's still below most guys' waist. That's like when Magic used to dribble high. He'd dribble high, it'd go over my head.
Shot clock under 10. Kukoc draws the defense. Now Mason has to work. He shakes Leonard.
Good D all the way around, though.
Nenny got the rebound.
Deep into their bench, and they're doing the job.
Pretty good 8th place playoff team, aren't they?
Tells you a lot about the West, as it usually does. How about him? Okay, I can shoot it, Mr. McLaughlin. I know you can. But what you don't want is him to get in that position. They keep him out high. He's not going to be a low post catch much, other than a screen.
Yeah, those power forwards in the West that can shoot it.
Yeah.
The conference of power forwards. Pass intended for Kukoc.
Watch this screen. See the big screen pop? That's how he gets his shot. Little guy finds him.
Shot clock at 10. Doliak gets it in the post. Mason has him. Double down by Tony, then back out for Leonard. That's a bad shot off to the left. Godzarich able to get the thumper. The Bucks down 4. Kukoc tried the wraparound, finds Van Horn. Keith Van Horn from the corner. That's a 2.
How about that pass? You know, if you had it, Jim, the fake wraparound and then to the corner. Are you kidding me? Beauty.
Brevin Knight trying to match quickness with Earl Boykins, and this time he can't get it. There's the ball fake, pass, kick out, and in by Van Horn.
Step up to big savings at Menards. Get the extra reach you need with sturdy step stools by Costco. This big step folding stool features large, stable platforms. On sale just $13.99. Keep your water softener running efficiently with Morton Salt. It helps prevent the buildup of harmful mineral deposits. Choose from a 50-pound bag of System Saver or 40 pounds of Super Rust Remover. On sale $4.44 each. Pour in big savings from Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
The roads were really nasty.
Where's your truck?
Want to handle anything? Then get into Jeep Adventure Days with 0% financing or a $3,500 cash allowance and our 770 powertrain limited warranty on every trail-rated Jeep Grand Cherokee 4x4. See your local Jeep dealer today.
Milwaukee is a city of traditions, passed from one generation to the next. Like toughness, hard work, perseverance. As the Milwaukee Bucks enter a new era, the tradition continues. Don't pass up the chance to be a part of it. Call 414-227-0500 for Buck season ticket packages. The Milwaukee Bucks. Our team, our town.
Welcome back to the Bradley Center. The Bucks down 2, 8:50 to play in the period. Tony Kukoc can make a difference, and he does penetrate, deliver, got to reach on the finish. Now watch this play. Into the paint again, fake wraparound, finds Van Horn in the corner, who's 5 for 7, 11 in the game, and Kukoc leads in the quarter in the assist department. And Jim, you always talk about the waiter can serve it up. He is doing it right now.
There you see the numbers on Van Horn, 5 of 7 shooting. Tony, 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists in game 1 against the Nuggets. The other night against Atlanta, very similar numbers, 10, 4 rebounds, 2 dishes. In for Boykins. This is Leonard with 7 on the shot clock. Kukoc gets a piece of it. Carmelo Anthony. Tell you what, that was a pretty good shot.
He's such a good jump shooter, Jim. He's got that soft, sweet touch. And that's a tough matchup for Van Horn out there because he throws the fakes on him and gets by him just enough that he's got the jumper in a one-on-one.
That's a reach. Obvious question. Anthony or James?
I know. I've been thinking the same thing. Tough answer. And you're talking about none of the hype, just basketball player. I don't know.
This kid is a scorer.
Yep.
James is a scorer, a total player. He's a great passer, LeBron James.
And, you know, both guys very good in the rebound area. I'm not going to answer.
It's tough to answer that one. Desmond Mason and 1. Good play. He has 6 with a chance for 7.
How about the pass? Right on, Jim, but Mace made it happen because he did this last game. Remember how he sealed his man in the paint in the pop-up zone like that so many times, but the pass also has to be on the money.
Tell you what, he had to reach for the pass and kept it.
He plays with fire. I love it.
Bucks have their first lead at 37-36. Well, you know somebody will write, if they haven't already written, that Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James are the new Bird and Magic for the league. I don't buy that.
Wait, yeah, you know, I don't like these early comparisons like that.
Desmond Mason picks up his first. It's the second on the Bucks. And I'm not talking necessarily about the 2 individuals, but they can't be like Bird and Magic because they don't have those teams around them.
That's the point, isn't it?
Hall of Famers.
And these guys may be great players, but time has to tell that.
I don't think either of these guys. Yeah, they're not playing with 3 Hall of Famers on each team or 2 Hall of Famers.
Those other 2 are on everybody's top 10 or 12 ever. Oh, yeah.
Camby draws the foul.
What a pass by Carmelo again. He knows the defenses are going to come at him. Again, he finds open people. Look, he actually drew attention of 4 bucks on that play. Therefore, Camby's open.
Brevin Knight picks up his second. John, what I like about Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James is their ability to pass. That means they understand the game and see the floor.
Well, there's so many things to like, Jim. They really do have complete players, and their maturity at these ages. There's a lot of things to like. They seem to be handling the notoriety really well. They seem to be solid people. These are just wonderful things.
And interestingly, Carmelo Anthony, 1,500 miles away from his home in Baltimore. He thinks that's good for him. Yeah. LeBron James playing just down the road in Cleveland from Akron. And Tony Kukoc goes the highway to Desmond Mason.
Just get it near him. I think there's less pressure for Carmelo in that regard, being away from home. I know I was offered to go back to the ABA in Indianapolis to play, and I already started thinking about the pressure on tickets and all that. I was glad that I went away and was able to get away from a lot of that when I started my NBA career.
Godzarich picks up a foul again. Bob Brainerd has something for us. He talked to Terry Porter about Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James.
Yeah, we had the James Anthony discussion 90 minutes before the game. He said that Carmelo is more of a polished scorer than LeBron, which is obvious, but he also calls Carmelo a throwback type player. He says not many guys come into the league that are this polished anymore, that just have all the tools like Carmelo Anthony does.
He has all the moves, Bob. I think Terry, I spoke with him today too, I think that he thinks LeBron James is perhaps a slightly better player overall, total package, but they're very close. But he thinks offensively Carmelo Anthony can do so many things like players in Terry Porter's day.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. I think James is a little bit more powerful, but I think this guy has more weapons. If I really had to pick for my team, I might take Carmelo as a player because of his shooting touch. That I like that edge. He's a sweet shooter, and boy, there aren't many of those in the game, you know.
Desmond Mason draws the foul. Which of those teams, Cleveland or Denver, has the better supporting cast around their phenom?
Well, you know, early on it was Denver. After the trades and they're settling in, now Cleveland can make a statement because they have such a dominant pivot man now. But if you look at the record, you say Denver at this point, but boy, that's as Cleveland's getting better and better, that's getting more of a toss-up.
Cleveland 29-36, Denver 34-31 in the West.
In the West.
And in the Midwest division.
And Cleveland hasn't had this same team all year either. And we're really seeing how they're playing now. It's a good question, isn't it?
Rashawn Leonard picking up his third foul.
I enjoy watching Denver more. Me. I like quickness. I like the way they get up and down the court. And how about those satin uniforms? I mean, you just kind of slide right off of them.
I like those.
Yeah. They're slick.
Desmond Mason has scored the Bucks' last 7 points. He has 11 already. 11 points in 7 minutes.
They look like North Carolina blue to me. I don't know if they call it that.
Rodney White in the game. He gives it up. Pass deep for Nene. Block shot. Tony Kukoc. Tony's a veteran. He wants it back, John. He knows how it works. I make the defensive play. You give me a shot on this end.
That's right.
There's a walk.
Boy, Tony measures this, though. He plays position defense. He waits. And then look at it. Save the basket. Angles.
No Nene.
You gave him more than one name.
Air ball by Carmelo. The Bucks lead by 2. Nene goes down. Jones knocked him to the deck. Kukoc whistle before Van Horn gets the 3 away. And it's God's reach on the offensive foul. 5:46 remaining in the second.
Steak and shrimp, or shrimp and steak. Imagine having both of these on just one plate.
Applebee's new steak and shrimp double features. Get happy.
So happy together.
Doesn't it seem as if someone is trying to tell you something? Introducing Extra Play Days on Wisconsin's very own Megabucks from the Wisconsin Lottery. For a limited time, when you purchase a $5 ticket for the next draw, you'll receive 2 extra plays for the next draw. Think of it as a brand new twist on the old 1-2.
Yes, I'd like to order a pizza with
Sausage! Oh, Kermit! Pepperoni! Extra cheese!
End the pizza fight forever with the amazing new 4 for All pizza from Pizza Hut. 4 different pizzas topped just the way you like them. Just $11.99.
Get around the good stuff!
Milwaukee is a city of traditions, passed from one generation to the next. Like toughness, hard work, perseverance. As the Milwaukee Bucks enter a new era, the tradition continues. Don't pass up the chance to be a part of it. Call 414-227-0500 for Buck season ticket packages. The Milwaukee Bucks. Our team, our town.
The Bucks lead by 2, 5:46 remaining in the second quarter. It's 41-39. A little less than a year ago, Carmelo Anthony was leading Syracuse to an NCAA championship as a freshman. 81-78 in the championship game. He played 35 games, leading Syracuse to the brawl at midcourt and the trophy lift. And, John, they always talk about a rookie wall in this league. He played 35 games with Syracuse, 35 games here. Good numbers. But you know what he's done since then? Even better numbers.
Yeah, he continues to get better. He's not hit this wall, Jim, and it proves in the numbers. Look, in his last 31, 23 a game at 46%. That's excellent in the NBA today. He knows how to pace himself and get it done.
The only problem is Denver is 14-17 in the last 31, and you see +5 in his first 35 games.
Yeah, and I think to measure that well, you also got to look at who they've been playing in those 2 stretches, and you're right. He's got to measure his success in the teams and maybe bring it back, get more people involved. I don't know.
Rodney White draws the foul. Carmelo Anthony taking 2.5 more shots a game since game 35, John, and on average he has hit those 2.5 shots. He's averaging 5 more points a game.
Jim, it's got to be better for the team. Even though they haven't won more, there's got to be other reasons, because in the taking the more shots, his percentage is not going down. He's shooting better. So you want your better shooter taking more shots and your better scorer. They're obviously breaking down in some other areas and not getting it done in other areas. And maybe they played more tougher teams on the road, too.
My thought is this, and you just saw Jeff Bezdelic. This week, he told Carmelo Anthony and basically his team that Anthony's the guy. He has to be the guy. Now, has that been taking place in the last 31 games? And do the other players say, okay, he's the guy, and they drop off a little bit?
Good question, but it's more than just him. In regards to that record, you're right. It's the team, and you got to see who has not played as well. That should have been.
Sometimes teams respond very well to a phenom when he's just one of the guys, as they did early in the year. And lately, John, this team has struggled, losing 9 of their last 11.
Yeah, you don't know what, the karma is on that team. We don't know. By the way, in this one, the Bucks with 5 team fouls. Nuggets only 2. So they got some advantage to build on here.
2 on the shot clock. Rodney White over Van Horn. Rodney White, 3rd year from North Carolina, Charlotte.
Tough shot. Van Horn was right there.
Cornbread Maxwell School.
Cornbread. He just had his number retired in Boston.
Right. Boy, that keeps him in elite company.
Yeah, I know. It sure does. Long.
That's a reach. Van Horn had to reach.
What a pass. Big guy doing it. Showtime.
Bucks think it's scoreboard time. They have to pull away here. It's still just tied at 43. Carmelo Anthony. Good work by Mason and Gadzarich. It goes to the Bucks off Camby.
DG with the block. Well done. That saves the basket. Here's the pass. Watch this. For the Bucks assist. Big guy can handle it. And then he gets the block at the other end. It turns over. It's Bucks ball. Oh, that was almost in the cylinder. It needed to be off to the side a little bit.
Nene inside.
What was that? A finish. That's what that was. He finished.
Bucks ball, 14 on the timer.
That's a give and go. Almost paid off.
Damon Jones. He's on the scoreboard, tied at 45. Trying to wall off Anthony and force him to the corner. He goes to the middle for Camby. Kukoc wide open. Ouch. We may get an overrule here. Mark Davis saw it. It was off the Nuggets. And a technical call against Andre Miller by Davis.
Cool cooking man. King of the grill, who's your patio daddy-o?
Your patio daddy-o.
Charbroiled sausage flipping man with the buns, who's your patio daddy-o?
Your patio daddy-o. He only cooks Clements, 'cause it's #1 for taste and fun.
Shop the Pig this week for special features on Clements quality products at your local Piggly Wiggly store.
I can't taste my beer. I can't taste my beer.
I can't taste my beer.
I can't taste my beer!
I can't taste my beer.
I can't taste my beer! I can't taste my beer!
Next time, try the light beer that actually tastes like beer. Great tasting, less filling, Miller Lite. Good call.
The Milwaukee Bucks visited the Fitzsimmons Boys and Girls Club to show the importance of reading. To make the day fun for everyone, the Bucks combined a day of sharing books and stories with teaching kids the fundamentals of basketball.
We'll eat you up. We love you so.
By giving their time and help to the children of Milwaukee, the Bucks have opened new doors to the joys of learning.
Denver up by 2, 47-45, 2:25 remaining in the second quarter. Bucks playoff ticket books are now available starting as low as $200 and provide a $50 deposit per seat towards a ticket package for next season. And you'll receive a Bucks yearbook, a media guide, and priority on a season 10-pack or 6-point play for next season. Call 414-227-0500 for details. Andre Miller called for the technical. The ball was out of bounds, overruled by Davis. He said it was off the Nuggets. The ball hit the rim. There has been a discussion about whether the shot clock should have been reset from 8 to 24. The Nuggets are disputing that. The replay shows it should correctly be reset. And Michael Redd misses the tee.
Yeah, it did touch the rim. Bucks coaches, Mike Schuler, really caught that, got the attention of the officials, and got the reset.
Red behind a double screen. Gets his own miss. May have been fouled on that shot. And a loose ball foul, Desmond Mason over the back.
Boy, Bucks had a lot of chances. Michael, that's a tough run for Michael. Jimmy misses a free throw and 2 jumpers. They get fouled, go to the line.
Bucks over the limit. Second foul on Desmond. Carmelo Anthony to shoot. 76% free throw shooter.
Way to go.
Only LeBron James scores more, and not that much more, than Carmelo Anthony among rookies. Tonight, 11. Damon Jones, Tony Kukoc, Desmond Mason, Dan Godzarich, and Michael Redd. Under 2 minutes in the second quarter. Desmond Mason way too strong as he was all alone in a one-on-one situation. Everybody cleared out for him. Now the foul.
This is a good job by Michael to step inside, draw the defense to him. The Bucks have had 3 straight jumpers, missed them all. It's time to make something happen in the paint. By faking, getting to the paint, pulls the D up. That leaves the baseline open for Godzarich.
Nene commits his second foul. The Bucks have to watch their free throws. 12 out of 17. They've missed 5. And now 6 on the air ball. Desmond Mason tries to stay with Nene. The Bucks have to switch it so he can't get back to Anthony. Mason had no choice. He had to go with Nene, and Anthony scores it.
He took on the whole team, penetrated, and gets to the paint. They've been in the paint, you know, a number of times here, starting especially in the first quarter.
Desmond open.
Oh, Jim, we've seen, I mean, just 3 jumpers missed, dumpy free throws missed. The Bucks have got to do something better than this. I mean, this team, Denver, right now is doing a good job with their defense of keeping the Bucks on the perimeter, while at this end, Anthony's beating everybody to the basket.
Denver at 53%, the Bucks at 40. Milwaukee just 16 out of 40 from the field. Damon Jones can't get that one. Another miss. Denver ball. The Nuggets lead by 5. That is their biggest lead tonight. Andre Miller with the floater.
He's always been a good post-up player.
Kukoc? Yes.
Good to see a jumper snap the climb.
Denver takes a 20-second timeout with 26.1 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Bucks have been chasing the Nuggets for the better part of this first half. Denver opened their trip in Washington and then lost at New Jersey on Wednesday. They allowed a season-high opponent, season-high 57%.
Yeah. You know, Jim, though, I think right now, you know, a coach will always find something to improve on, and rightfully so, but Denver should feel pretty good about the game they're playing. The Bucks, again tonight, it's not quite right. They're taking a lot of jumpers and missing them. Their defense is allowing too much to the paint on penetration, so the Bucks still not hitting on cue.
Denver has allowed 50% shooting by opponents in 5 of their last 9 games and have lost all 5. The Bucks haven't gotten close to that mark yet.
And we've seen Denver, I think, play very respectable defense.
The differential between the game and shot clock is 4.1 seconds. Denver will try to use up most of the shot clock here late in the second period. Andre Miller, Glasser, no, God's a reach, has it, 5 seconds remaining, ball tipped by Anthony to Kukoc, 3 on the way. And that ends the first half. That would have lifted this crowd a little bit, but it doesn't go for Tony. And the Nuggets lead by 5 at the half. It's 52-47. Carmelo Anthony has the Nuggets on his back again tonight. The Bucks playing catch-up with Denver. We'll be back in just a moment. The Nuggets up 5 as we get set for the start of the third quarter. Time now to look at the Miller Lite stats from the first half. Denver shooting very well, 53%. The Bucks at 40%. Let's drop down to assists. Denver very efficient in their 2-game set with the Milwaukee Bucks. They are 8 of 21 tonight, not as efficient. In game 1, they were 27 assists on 33 field goals. So they're a little bit shaky tonight, but they still have that 53% field goal percentage, which has them in front by 5. And, John, we keyed on Carmelo Anthony and Keith Van Horn, and guess what? They're even through a half.
Yeah, it's like dead even, isn't it? But Carmelo's got the edge, Jim, primarily because his team's leading. These two guys, everything that you expect. Carmelo Anthony hitting from the outside, he was very good. He's 5 for 11. He had 6 rebounds and 4 assists. So that's doing a lot for your team, and we knew that that would be the case. Keith Van Horn on the other end, scoring well, posting up. He was 6 for 9. That's very good. He also had 13 points and 4 rebounds. So these two guys still going head-to-head. It will be fun to watch here. And look at the pass and the finish. Van Horn involved. The Bucks, though, Jim, they got to get better defensively. Here are the numbers. You can see Carmelo just has him a bit an edge in the rebound area, but again, his team leading.
The matchup presented by Menards. Van Horn and Carmelo Anthony, 13 points apiece. The Bucks had 13 assists on 17 made field goals. In the 2 games, they have 42 assists on 48 field goals. That is exceptional. And yet they trail by 5, and they lost in Denver.
You know, Jim, when you look at 40% shooting to 53, you can't let that happen. Here's the scoring, and then no steals by the Bucks.
Underway in the third quarter, Michael Redd from the corner. Joe Smith up to get the rebound, and the foul, Carmelo Anthony against Smith. John, you'll remember game 1 in Denver. Milwaukee, 29 assists, 31 field goals. Denver, 27 assists, 33 field goals. That's up in the 90% assist to field goal ratio. Both teams missed 50 shots or better in that game.
That's incredible, isn't it? Oh, foul from behind by Camby. That is incredible. And you know, it's interesting. You feel like that Denver's really sharing the ball, but with only 8 team assists, they're getting a lot of stuff off the dribble 1-on-1.
Keith Van Horn hit in the face. He'll have to clear it and shoot the free throws.
I think it's when he followed through and hit him with his hand.
Second foul on Camby.
Well, we can say certainly the Bucks want to shoot better and continue to get better shots, but the defense can't give up 53% shooting and expect to win.
Van Horn 13 of 14 from the line the other night. He hits both here and is 2 out of 2 tonight. 15 points for Keith Van Horn. Van Horn averages 22 at the Bradley Center since joining the Bucks. So he's on pace for at least that tonight. Andre Miller to the middle. And the clear by Skinner. Camby went up for the tip. Brian Skinner able to pull that rebound down. He has 5. Bucks are led by Joe Smith with 6 boards. 17 for Van Horn.
And Jim, they overplay Jones. Don't let the ball get to him. So your big man, the rebounder, brings the ball up the floor. Skinner delivers it in the post up, and that's a basket by Van Horn. Good job. Post up, Van Horn in the post. He gets the shot over Anthony, but Carmelo comes back, and he's got that quick step moving. And Keith Van Horn, probably his greatest weakness as a basketball player is that first step. When a player faces him up, his defensive lateral move is very slow because of his size.
And yet the Bucks had enough confidence in him to let him defend Carmelo Anthony tonight. Terry Porter took time to watch Van Horn's work against Anthony when the Knicks played Denver.
Yeah.
He watched that tape and said, you know what, he can handle him all right with a little bit of help.
Well, plus, Jim, then if you don't do that, you've got to make a lineup change on the front line. You're not going to put one of the other two big guys on Carmelo. You don't want to start Desmond. You still got to have a second wave. So with Keith doing a very respectable job if he can in the front, then you come with Desmond.
One considered adjustment would have been starting Desmond. Joe Smith would come off the bench, and Van Horn would shift up to the 4.
There you go. But they wanted to stay steady with this. Keith, by the way, had to go out with the foul.
Damon Jones 3. 3 fingers up.
Well, while you're
you have to
doing
get
that, get back on defense. See, that's the guard's responsibility to make sure he gets back and picks up the first man back.
He got away with it that time. Desmond, that's a tough shot. He lets Carmelo hear it, too. Gave him a little groan. Carmelo knocks him down. Desmond with a foul against Camby, who doesn't like it at all. Tell you what, Desmond's a little upset about being hammered on the run out through the paint, and he puts a pretty good lick on Camby.
Okay, let's take a look at it all. Beautiful play. Then they go down the court, watch the contact. Wow, that's got to be a foul. I mean, pay attention. And then he gets up and takes the foul. But Jim, I don't know what Camby's upset about. I mean, that's NBA basketball. You don't give the guy a dunk or a layup if you put him on the line. So he just knocked Keith Van Horn in the face. How about that one?
And now the Nuggets are upset because the foul was not deemed to be while in the act of shooting. Side court inbound, 17 on the shot clock.
And I'll say this for the Nuggets. I thought it was shooting.
I did too.
I mean, how can you slap a guy in the face?
Well, we got a whistle, and they didn't. They kept playing off the ball. Nene and Skinner kept playing and banging around, and then they blew the whistle again. Brian Skinner. This is getting interesting.
It'll be all right.
Great pass. And one. It's Nene with the basket. Red on the foul from behind, a little bump.
You see, Skinner goes for the double team, and Carmelo finds Nene, who goes to the basket. I don't know if that's what the Bucks want in this case. Watch. Skinner steps up. And Nene is wide open. Weak side isn't there in time, or do they want Skinner giving up on that to come back and give the double?
Tied at 56. The Bucks lead 58-56. Desmond Mason fired up now, John, after working against Carmelo Anthony for the basket and then being knocked to the deck and subsequently fouling Camby.
Well, it's going to build on this. It'll remain physical.
Nene rumbles in, kicks it out. Carmelo Anthony, 3. Yes, he snaps it.
Weak side drop, probably shouldn't. Not with Anthony there. I mean, you want the weak side in there, but Carmelo has time to measure it.
Joe Smith collared inside by Marshawn Leonard.
Ball swing. He rips it. I mean, he can shoot it, man. It's beautiful, beautiful form, beautiful release. Dez on the finish. Transition.
Desmond 15 points. Smith on the line. Vashawn Leonard picking up his 4th foul. He is still in the game.
Nuggets with a foul to give.
Plenty of time left in the quarter, 8:59.
Yeah, fouls early in this one because of how physical it has been.
Damon Jones thought he forced a travel by Miller. Pretty good pass. Foul from behind. Nene hammered by Joe Smith.
Well, I like that play. Nene runs the screen. He comes to the top side of it and then straight down the paint. And that makes Joe trail as Joe tries to come up around the top of the screen. You'll see the tail end of it. But Joe was screened right there by the guard. I think it was Vashawn Leonard setting that screen.
Ten points for Nene, 2 of 4 from the line. He came in hitting 18 of his last 21 free throws. So now he is 21 out of his last 26 from the line. Hornets up 1. Bad pass intended for Van Horn. Red threw it away. Andre Miller with the lay-in.
He just laid it up there, Jim. You can't just lay one up like that cross court. Very dangerous.
Good defense by the Nuggets. 8 on the shot clock. Red spinorama.
Beauty.
Michael has 13. The Bucks down 1. Clear out. Leonard against Red. Fade away. Damon Jones leaves it to the corner. And back to Van Horn for 3. Full shot clock. Plenty of time to load it up. Damon Jones.
Yeah, and in that case, he should take it. Even though it's a full clock, he has time to measure it. You want him to take that shot.
The crowd loves it. 3 fingers up. Milwaukee up by 2.
In from a tour of duty. Haven't seen Knucklehead for a while.
Don't call me that.
Oh, I'm sorry, big guy. So we're driving over to Mickey D's to get some fries and toys. He likes to play with toys.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, right. So we're almost at Mickey D's, and I figured let's stop and get a couple thick burgers from Hardee's. I knew he couldn't finish half.
I finished more than half.
You did all right, but you were upset you didn't get that little toy.
Shh, better not tell him that.
Thick Burgers with 100% Angus beef. They're not for little boys, so they don't come with little toys.
And the ball said, money doesn't equal greatness. Cribs don't equal greatness. Diamonds don't equal greatness. Fame doesn't equal greatness. Endorsements don't equal greatness. Winning doesn't equal greatness. Only greatness equals greatness. Only greatness equals greatness. Only greatness equals greatness.
The 2004 Ford Escape brings a whole new meaning to SUV. Escape is smart with a powerful 201 horsepower V6 engine. It's unique. Escape is the only small SUV with Control Track 2 4-wheel drive. And Escape is versatile. It has plenty of room, plus an exclusive no boundaries rack system. And now get the best-selling small SUV in America with 0% financing or $2,000 cash back. Ford Escape, SUV redefined. If you haven't looked at Ford lately, look again.
The Bucks have the lead by 2 with passing and a fortuitous bounce. What a play this is.
Penetrate, pass, kick. He misses the jumper. Watch this. Be in the right place sometime. Oh, look. Ball just came to me. Michael Redd with the assist to Damon, who can measure it. A lot of touches, Jim.
The MGD stat for the third quarter. Second chance points. Milwaukee +9. The Bucks are +10 on the boards, leading to those second chance points.
That's a big factor. And of course, they've had more misses than the Nuggets to go get.
+9 in offensive boards. Coming up to the 7-minute mark in the third. Joe Smith on the foul, count it. Nene at the line.
Working the paint hard. Boy, Nene coming to big life here in the third. So he's fronted by Joe, so he holds him off. So there's a lot of room to make that pass between Joe and the basket.
Nene, as we told you, doing a good job of late from the free throw line, but he's only a 68% free throw shooter.
Oh, wow.
Can't let that happen.
Oh, wow. A guard to the baseline on the rebound.
Well, there's Nene, Jim, John, and Bob tonight.
Doesn't have the same sizzle, does it?
We're not from Brazil. Rashawn Leonard can't get the bounce. Desmond Mason up to take it away from Camby. Pass down the sideline. Van Horn fades away. Keith over Nene.
Pull up, fade back. Beautiful. Tough. Not all guys can do that.
19 for Van Horn. That's Andre Miller.
That's just a handoff right to the basket, and the handoff man gives the brush screen.
Miller with 12. 3, no. Red on the miss. Have to get back. Leonard on the run out. That's a great pass. And Rashawn Leonard with that big, strong body, able to hold off Red. Leonard has 4. Miller with a great feed.
Well, Jim, that's a good release. Leonard plays Red and then takes off.
Smith fouled on a hold by Nene.
Miss, take off. And as a shooter, Michael kind of sticks with us on his follow through to watch it. A lot of shooters will do that. In the meantime, Leonard's gone.
You know, they should have just referred to you as John. That would have sufficed. Everybody would have known it around the world.
Yeah, there's only one. Plus the 3 or 4 in your house.
Well, in your house, maybe.
Oh, come on, guys. Somebody take the paint away and the baseline away 2 straight times.
You're up to 5 or 6 now, aren't you?
Of course, you grew up in the era where they were outside, right?
As a matter of fact. You know what? That's the best one you've ever told on yourself. That's the best one in 18 years.
In the meantime,
Nene.
dunk, layup, dunk.
15 for Nene, John.
Nene should be a musician. Like, is it Yane? He should play it.
Sade and Prince.
Play a piano.
Sissel. Joe Smith inside.
You're going to be pulling this all night now. You're going to be thinking about all the one-namers, aren't you? Oscar.
If they know you by one name, you're something.
Pele.
Shaq and Kobe. Magic. 4 on the shot clock.
Oh, my. Let's see. He's had a
Andre.
3, a 2, a 2.
17 for Andre. Damon.
On the move. Then they still in the paint. I'm telling you.
He's a player.
Is he a ton this period?
You know, I'm glad I hung around for 18 years to finally see you come up with some humor.
Get a line, huh?
That's good.
Not a life, a line.
That's all.
Did you hear Damon? That's off, Twine. Did you hear that? That's off, Twine. He knew it didn't feel right coming out of the release. Once in a while, you get a break.
Here comes Earl Boykins.
Boykins. Watch these guys. Would you bump me? Would you kind of just bump me? Let me have it?
That's all, fellas.
There's some gamemanship going on here.
Carmelo Anthony, the rebound for Van Horn. All the way up. Knocked out. Smith could do nothing. Carmelo Anthony back. Van Horn can't stop him. Oh, that's a great move, but nothing. So it's not so great. 3 on the way. Damon.
That's what you want to do. Make them pay. Come right back at them. Transition it.
The Bucks within 1. Carmelo Anthony fouled by Van Horn on a block.
He can penetrate at will. Help comes and the foul. Now watch the fast break. Desmond pushes. Watch guys get to the lanes. He comes to the middle. Damon goes to the wing and measures the 3. Spacing, passing, knowing where your teammates are.
13 in the quarter for Damon Jones. 3 triples. 3:10 left in the period. The Nuggets lead by 2. Carmelo Anthony, 19 points. Kukoc replaces Keith Van Horn.
And we talked about Carmelo Anthony's game. A lot of it is being able to get to the line coming into this game. He's gotten to the line more than any other player on either team, and he's getting there now.
Carmelo Anthony has had 20 or more in 20 of his last 23 games, including tonight. He's at 20 right now. Can't resort to those because they'll run out on you. This is getting back to what the Bucks have not done well. Poor shot selection, easy runouts. That was Andre Miller, 19 points.
There's 2 they've had on Michael, Jim, where he's missed. They've taken off and scored it.
Anthony.
He's absolutely eating everybody in front of him to the basket.
And the runouts are coming off misses. 2:18 remaining in the third quarter. It's 84-77 Denver. These aren't misses. These are threes by Damon Jones. 13 points in the quarter.
Imagine steak and shrimp, or shrimp and steak. Imagine having both of these on just one plate. For me and you, a choice of shrimp and juicy steak. So happy together. So happy together.
Applebee's new steak and shrimp double features. Get happy. Eating good in the neighborhood.
I just can't do this anymore. You want me to be happy, right? I just need more in my life. More flavor and smooth taste. Don't do that. You're the king, and you're funny. Nobody can question that. But I'm kind of into that cold filtered thing. This is kind of awkward. We're gonna get out of here.
Denver up 7 with 2:19 remaining in the third quarter. The Nuggets are getting inside paint points, but they're doing it on runouts. It was 18-18 in the paint at the half. It's 20-10 Denver in the third quarter alone, so 38-28 overall. They're going inside almost at will, sometimes in the half court with Nene, and then on bust-outs.
Jim, they've done it every way possible. They've done it in post-up. They've done it on putbacks. They've done it on handoffs. They've done it on transition. You just saw with Carmelo. I mean, they are absolutely eating the Bucks defense up, and that's showing in the paint and now with their lead. And they're doing a pretty good job of keeping the Bucks on the perimeter, and then the Bucks not getting the second chance.
Denver hitting 56% of its shots so far. Got to reach. Glasser, no. Another miss. And another push. Doliak with a ring out. Red using his height advantage to receive over Boykins, and then he's bumped in the paint.
Yeah, that's a good job. You got to go with that. That's very alert, very smart. Knight swings it, gets an angle. Michael's got him. The weak side has to come, and Michael's ability gets the foul, so that's well done.
Third foul on Camby. Don't forget, you can call during our telecast tonight on Fox Sports Net and pick up a great deal. We have tickets for the game on Tuesday against Portland and March 30th against Indiana. Two $19 tickets, vouchers for a large Pizza Hut pizza, breadsticks, and a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi, all for just $30. Call 414-227-0500. Boykins drives, kicked out. 6 on the shot clock, Andre Miller. And it's off the Nuggets.
Good hustle inside.
Camby up on Kukoc. That seals the pass. Shot clock under 10. Mason drives on Bowen, meets Doliak, and a foul in there.
See, Desmond, the one guy for the Bucks, doing what Carmelo's doing, not as often, but what Carmelo's doing for Denver. He's taking guys, beating them, and getting to the paint. It's such great value. That's how the foul comes.
Second foul on Doliak. Doliak's quite a story, John. Someday we'll be referring to him as Dr. Dooley.
Doctor, I know, he's something. And yet he looks like he ought to be on a hay wagon just throwing bales of hair around like little pieces of twine.
A 3.6 GPA, biology major at Utah. Wants to be an orthopedic.
He doesn't make enough as a basketball player, huh?
He took a biochemistry test on the internet. Just for kicks. Camby.
Kicks.
From the corner. Yeah, and
kicks.
He scored 100
test. Kicks.
Scored 119. He got 119 out of 180 right. And they wrote back to him and said it was the highest score they had seen in 20 years.
And then he should have said, I'm a professional basketball player. They wouldn't have believed him, right? Charge.
Desmond Mason, offensive foul.
Well, I would say Doliak then knows all the plays.
Well, you would hope.
He knows every play, every defensive set.
He probably is the only NBA player, and perhaps in history, to have dissected a cadaver. Earl Boykins drives in.
Ooh, that's a tough shot. On the move, straight in. They reopen it. Bucks close it. They reopen it. At least legally.
True. Doliak said he's going to donate his body to science also, and he said I'll probably be the only 6'11" cadaver they've ever seen.
They'll have him a long time.
Oh, Mason up over everybody.
Ooh.
And it's out of bounds.
It's a struggle night. It's a struggle. Bucks close, they open. Ooh.
Knight takes a hit. That's the end of the quarter. Knight gets clobbered. Boykins goes down. The shot does not. This was a wild and woolly third quarter. And the Nuggets lead by 7 heading to the fourth. It's 88-81 Denver at the Bradley Center.
Your home on new look for less money at Menards. Our entire selection of in-stock wallpaper is on sale. Choose from hundreds of the latest patterns. Pre-pasted double rolls are 33% off our everyday low prices. Give your floors a new look with 5 by 7 foot tufted area rugs by Mohawk. They're durable, stain-resistant, and on sale in a great selection of patterns, just $34.77 each. Menards has all your flooring needs covered.
Save big money at Menards.
Jill's really in the zone here. Looks like she's going to give it another go. 1, 2, 3 sevens for the jackpot. Let's take a look at the replay.
Wait a second, did I miss something here?
Vince, it appears that just by playing with her Firekeepers Club card, Jill was earning an entry into Potawatomi's $1 million full moon frenzy.
Can you say ka-ching?
I'd be willing to try, Vince.
Cherokee, Wrangler, Liberty. Strange. How did you get that Liberty down? Wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Want the ability to go anywhere? Then get into Jeep Adventure Days with 0% financing or a $2,000 cash allowance and our 770 powertrain limited warranty on every trail-rated Jeep Liberty 4x4. See your local Jeep dealer today.
Good ID? Okay.
Nothing goes better with leftovers than some ice-cold Pepsi. It's the Cola.
Carmelo Anthony and the Nuggets lead the Bucks after 3 by 7. Anthony has scored 20-plus points in the last 4 road games for Denver. He's got 22 through 3 quarters tonight and 6 assists. That's some sweet stats, and so is this, the Mellow Bar. Yes, Carmelo Anthony has his own candy bar, rich milk chocolate, and a delicious caramel filling. It costs 99 cents, and the good thing is all the profits of the candy bar go to family resource centers in the Colorado area. That is Carmelo Anthony giving back.
Thank you, Bob. The Nuggets have won all 3 quarters and lead by 7 as we start the fourth.
I wonder if it tastes any good.
Boykins.
Land of the Giants, huh? The bump goes into the land of the Giants and beats everybody.
Basketball, big and small, a game for all. Kukoc. Rebound for Doliak.
Bucks have big problems now.
Well, they're 4 and 27 when they trail after 3. Which really means nothing in this game.
No.
Knight for Kukoc. John, this is almost a preview of the upcoming Western trip, and the Bucks are struggling against the 8th-seeded team in that conference tonight.
Yeah, and have Sacramento and the Lakers in particular coming, along with Golden State and Phoenix. Good job, fake, baseline, gets the foul. And Jim, what's concerning in this game is the Nuggets continue to increase their shooting percentage. They're at 55%. That's just too good, and you got to look to your defense to say it's got to be a whole lot better. The Bucks still don't have a steal.
Denver played a turnover-free third quarter.
How about that?
The Nuggets lead by 7 with the ball. .17 on the shot clock. Inline violation. Damon Jones being stretched out by Andre Daniel. Rodney White loops it into the post for Doliak. He squirts through 2 defenders.
Great job, screen. And then gets to the paint. It's very powerful.
God's a reach denied. Rodney White with the alter. Rodney White just inside the arc. He thought it was a 3. Foul before the shot. Nene on the foul.
Well, the Nuggets have consistently been able to keep the Bucks on the perimeter with a few exceptions. Desmond Mason, one of those guys, getting to the basket.
4th foul on Nene.
There he goes again.
Nice job. .19 for the Cowboy. Kukoc helps on Anthony. The Bucks trying to wall him off. Great intercept, almost by Godzarich, and then he fouls Nene.
Sure. Well, almost, but almost isn't good enough. Dan Godzarich covers the middle as Tony tries to double team on Carmelo and get back to his man, but on the miss, Nene, who's been a ton in the paint in the second half, is in the paint.
When the Bucks played in Denver back in November, an NBA first occurred when Dan Godzarich and Francisco Elson took the court at the same time. The first 2 NBA players from the Netherlands to face each other in this league. We have not seen Francisco Elson tonight. He's down at the end of the bench with John Barry. John Barry suffering from a sore right shoulder. He said, I can play, but I can't play, Jim. And they did not deactivate Barry today. There was some talk that he would go on the injured list. Ryan Bowen came off, and Chris Anderson went on. That's a 3, rattle out. Doliak rebound, finds the little guy Boykins. Godzarich ran at him, couldn't stop him. Earl Boykins from the top, he has 11.
11. That's right, 11. At 5'5". He is quick, and he can free himself, and he can shoot it.
missing. Ball. Rebound, Nene.
Hold up, Mikey, I'm here. Let's go, Mikey.
Boykins used the screen set by Doliak. Gadzuric able to clear. Bucks +5 on the boards, 35-30. 8:20 remaining in the fourth. Another miss. That puts Milwaukee at 40%. Foul. The foul comes under 9 minutes, 8:12 in the fourth.
Hey! What are you doing up? Why are you looking at me like that? You don't think this is mine, do you? It's Rick's. You know, he loves flavor. He's Mr. Cold Filtered. He's into smoothness. Okay, here's the thing. I have a chance to be really happy with my beer, and I'm taking it. I'm just a man.
Stay in. All we knew about the AOL top speed technology is that it was supposed to make things go fast.
What do you think, Mike? Looks good.
Don't forget when he hits that ramp. I tried to tell Paulie that it wasn't a good idea, but as usual, it never matters.
All right, punch it!
Turns out AOL top speed technology is for the internet.
That would have been good to know beforehand.
Top speed technology is up to 5 times faster on dial-up, and it's built into AOL 9.0 optimized. Call 1-800-TOP-SPEED.
I would do just about anything to make a catch. Bang into walls, get dirty, dive into gravel. It's a game, you know. We dove and played in the dirt when we were kids. You play this game with a passion.
MLB Extra Innings on DirecTV has up to 60 games a week. That's right, 60. You gotta see it to believe it.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
Denver with a 13-point lead, 8:12 remaining in the fourth quarter here at the Bradley Center. The Nuggets taking a glance at Kiss Cam. There's John Barry. And our extreme fans of the game are here tonight. We have a big crowd. And we'll have another big crowd on Sunday when the Knicks are here. This place rocks. This gentleman has been here this week covering Dan Gadzuric. Last week he was in Denver covering Francisco Elson. He is from the Netherlands. Gadzuric on the floor. Elson has yet to play. Francisco Elson, the 6th player from the Netherlands to wear an NBA jersey. Henk Benders, Sven Nader, of course, a former Buck, Gert Hammink, Rick Smits, Dan Gadzuric, and Francisco Elson, all from the Netherlands to the NBA. Rodney White.
And here's what the Bucks are facing. Here's what the Nuggets have shot in each quarter. 52% in the first, 54% second, 58% in the third, and 67% in the fourth. They're lighting it up. You got to look at your D.
Carmelo Anthony picks off the pass. It was intended cross court for Van Horn. Carmelo Anthony. That gives him 24.
They're owning this game at this point, Jim. Defense, offense, they are measuring this game and building a big, comfortable lead on the road, which is something they've had a hard time doing. They've lost 9 of 11.
Kukoc deep 2. Good find by Mason. Tony was all alone. He has 6. The Bucks giving up 100 to the Nuggets. They are 7 and 18 when allowing 100 points. Tony picks it off and gives it back. Nene
has lived there.
Nene with 21. Gadzuric and one.
The soccer player finishes to the baseline using his hands not his feet, but his feet are very quick, and that's one of his great assets. Screen, roll, beautiful pass by Van Horn, finish. What the Bucks need, Jim, to win this game is a whole bunch of defense. And my concern for a few weeks now, the Bucks defense has just not been strong. They've been giving him up very good shooting percentages to too many teams.
Fifth foul against Nene, so he will leave. Doliak replaces him. A three-pointer was put on the board for Kukoc. Is it still up? They took it off, so the score correctly is 102-89. They had 90 up.
I'm sorry, Jim, time to really get after it.
Looks like he's on the line. Yep. Right foot. Shot clock under 10. Carmelo Anthony. Down to one. They got the kiss. They pick it off the floor, and Andre Miller scores.
They've had a few of those, Jim, in this half. Opportunities where they were able to get a ball back, where they missed and looked like the Bucks had control but couldn't contain it.
Tony over Camby. Kukoc with 8. Denver's lead at 13. The Nuggets, as we mentioned, coming in tonight with a half-game lead over Utah, holding the final spot in the Western Conference. Utah has a softer schedule the rest of the way, however, somewhat softer. Depending on how you look at it, it's quite a bit softer. Van Horn, no. Anthony seals it. All the way out. Ball knocked out of bounds by Andre Miller. Denver's remaining opponents, John, have a winning percentage of 52.5. Utah 44-7. So that favors the Jazz down the stretch. 5:18 remaining here. We're heading into the stretch drive with Denver up by 13.
Is it possible to actually get Wendy's delicious new home-style chicken strips home? Those tender strips of whole breast filet just waiting to be dipped in one of our 3 tempting sauces. Yes, it is possible. Wendy's new home-style chicken strips. It's better here. And remember, you can eat great even late.
So, your new friend is cold-filtered?
I'm sorry, I thought you liked smooth beer.
This isn't about me.
That's right, it's not. It's about me and my beer.
What happened to your old beer? We all got along. I liked
Then
it.
you drink it, Dad. Did you ever think I might need flavor and smoothness? Who's up for more?
I don't need to listen to this!
I've tried it. It's good.
Ernie, let's get some sleep. Turn off the TV.
Hell no. I'm waiting for the Laker highlights. We're late for work.
Being a bandwagon fan, Ernie was forced to stay up late waiting for scores and highlights of his favorite teams. So Ernie was always tired the next day, and poor Fred paid the price.
Wake up, Ernie. Wake up.
So while Fred has no choice but to put up with teams he doesn't care about, thankfully, you do.
Tonight's Jeep game summary shows Denver leading 104-91. Carmelo Anthony, a solid night, 24 points, 8 assists. Van Horn and Mason have 19 each to lead the Bucks, and Denver with 48 points in the paint, and many of those are runouts, which plays to their fast break capability. They've been running off of missed shots. Not too many turnovers by the Bucks tonight. It's more off their field goal percentage.
And Jim, if the Bucks can win this game, they could go a whole game up on New Orleans.
Van Horn for 3.
They got time to win it, but they've got to be much improved at this end, right now.
Keith Van Horn, 22. That's his average in Bradley Center games as a Buck. Desmond Mason bodies up on Carmelo Anthony, and he walked with it. Good defense by the Cowboys.
Turnover. Need those. That's a stop.
Michael Redd from the corner. Beautifully done. And Van Horn lays it right on his hands.
Going inside, looking at the backdoor play, getting some action going. Keep feeding on it right here.
Andre Miller.
See, that's defense on the ball. You get beaten there, everybody else has to give help, and it doesn't work. Got to do a better job on the ball.
Miller has 23 tonight.
He's a good penetrator.
Red fouled by Andre Miller.
Score without the clock running. It's valuable when you're behind this late.
Michael Redd getting to the line again tonight. This is his 13th free throw. He has missed only 2. 19 points for Redd. 8-point Denver lead with a little over 4 minutes remaining. Boykins goes down. Desmond Mason called for the foul.
Well, see, he comes down. Boykins sets the screen for Carmelo, which he sets a screen on Mason, and there's too much contact. It means the Bucks have 1 to give. They have 3 team fouls.
Mason has 1 left. Carmelo Anthony. Man, he's quick.
Blows by people to the paint. I mean, he attacks the paint.
26 for Anthony. His season high, 39. Desmond Mason. That's a great rebound by Joe Smith.
Good work.
Mason and Anthony just really bopped each other, and then Anthony nearly poked it away. Redd tried to reverse. He could have laid it in.
Yep.
Anthony.
Oh, what was he going to do?
This.
That's better.
And 1.
That's having your way. Watch this. Just blows by on the handoff. Watch this. He's going to dunk it, Jim, but something happens. He just doesn't get the lift, but it turns out better. He may go for 3.
That ball went in. We got 1 shot. Hey! 1 shot, gentlemen. 1 shot.
He either couldn't make his mind up or his leg gave way on him.
Jeff Bezdelic telling Marcus Camby, who is back defensively, no 3s. 29 points for Carmelo Anthony. Under 3.5 to play. Nice play. Nice play. Damon Jones set it up and Joe Smith released. Joe has 10.
Yep, picked right down the middle. Joe to the basket.
A double-double for Damon Jones tonight. 15 points, 10 assists. The Nuggets up by 11. They'll take all of the time they can each time down. Under 10 on the shot clock. Boykins, 3. Oh, my.
How about him? He's special.
Almost has to be, doesn't he? Carmelo Anthony fouling underneath along the baseline. 2:40 remaining in the 4th. It brings an automatic timeout. The Nuggets up by 14.
Pizza Hut? Yes, I'd like to order a pizza with lots of
Sausage! Oh, Kermit! Pepperoni! Extra cheese! I need pepperoni on mine!
End the pizza fight forever with the amazing new 4-for-all pizza from Pizza Hut. 4 different pizzas topped just the way you like them on a not too thick, not too thin crust. Just $11.99. Gather round the good stuff.
Want something green with your pizza?
Add a family-size Fresh Express Ranch Salad Kit for $2.99 to any pizza purchase.
Can't taste my beer. I can't taste my beer.
I can't taste my beer.
I can't taste my beer!
I can't taste my beer.
I can't taste my beer!
I can't taste my beer!
Next time, try the light beer that actually tastes like beer. Great tasting, less filling, Miller Lite. Good call.
Yo, there are 1,000 reasons to love this game. What are yours?
I love this game because when the team shows up at last, I feel petite.
I love this game because big men rule the boards.
Because I make a great point guard.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is my idol.
I love this game because these guys do crazy stuff.
Oh, my goodness! Why should you love this game? Because The Rock said so.
Denver pulling away late. 2:40 remaining in the fourth. Steve Van Horn trying to match Carmelo Anthony tonight. He has given the ball up. Nice assists. And he has scored, John, fairly well.
He has, Jim. Outside, he was able to get inside early also. He got some threes early and threw out. And in the head-to-head, you know, he's been able to keep pretty good pace. Carmelo, though, having a super game. And the most important stat is Carmelo's team's in control.
Desmond Mason on the free throw line with 2:40 left. Van Horn continues to score big at the Bradley Center.
These home games in this stand are so important. And to lose this, if in fact the Bucks do, is a blow, because I think the Bucks needed to win all of these home games. Now, sure, we can go on the road, get one or two that you didn't expect to, but you really wanted to get these. You got a Sunday afternoon game and then play again next week here at home before the Bucks go west.
Ryan Skinner coming back. He left in the first half. We presume back spasms. He's been bothered off and on by that. Earl Boykins gives it up to Nene. Offensive foul. And Nene is done. That's number 6. It'll bring Goliak off the bench. Let's check in with Bob Brainerd.
Jim, false alarm on Brian Skinner. You saw him back at the bench. He felt a little lightheaded. They took some precautions, checked him out in the locker room. He's fine, so he's back here for the remainder of the game.
Well, that's good. I'm glad it's not the back spasms. Van Horn 3. Besdelic wanted no threes. And that brings a grimace on the Nugget bench. Keith Van Horn, 25. By the way, Desmond Mason, a moment ago, scored to give himself 20 points. The Bucks are 7-2 when he scores 20, but they're going to have to work for it tonight, down 10 with under 2 to play. Michael Redd defends Carmelo Anthony, or tries to. How about that shot?
You know, they're having a little bit of a game like the Clippers had in here, Jim, where you felt like, well, there's no way the Bucks can beat the Clippers in that game. Everything was going right. Same thing happening here for the Nuggets. Now, I'm not taking anything away from the way they've been playing, but you get breaks like that, it's your night. Just had to get it up, and that baby was Twine. Yeah, he knows it.
Yeah, even the rookie knows what kind of a shot that was.
He'll take it. Well, it's a big win for Denver. On the road. And it's a tough loss for the Bucks, where they've played so well here.
Up. Oh, man. Camby underneath Desmond Mason.
Well, now, okay, should Desmond take exception with Camby on that? He rode a guy out of there. Yeah, Cotton. Be tough. That's okay, but if you're going to dish it, give it. And take it. Desmond on the line. And that's the right play, by the way. Ride him out of there so he can't get the dunk.
22 for Desmond. Earl Boykins on the dribble, shot clock under 10.
He's played a good game.
Usually does.
Yeah, he does. Look. That's like passing around an oak tree.
Desmond grabs Boykins. That'll be all for Desmond. He fouls out. March 16th, Tuesday, the Bucks host Portland. And on the 30th, Indiana, you can come out and get a couple of $19 tickets and vouchers for a large Pizza Hut pizza, breadsticks, and a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi, all for just $30 if you call right now. Call during our telecast, 414-227-0500. Pizza Hut Tuesday pairs. The Bucks will host New York on Sunday afternoon. No local television for that game. It's a 2:30 start. Your tickets, if you have them, will say 2 o'clock. It's a 2:30 start.
That's the network time frame. A lot of storylines in that game.
Keith Van Horn goes against the Knicks. Tim Thomas against the Bucks, and Vin Baker signed today by the Knicks as well. We'll step aside. 30.9 seconds remaining at the Bradley Center.
Totally NASCAR, the only source that puts the racing fan in tune with what's happening on and around the track. With expert analysis, racing insights, and the latest reports from the Winner's Circle. Your all-access pass to everything that is NASCAR. Totally NASCAR. Weeknights on Fox Sports Net.
Where Wisconsin fans come first. Fox Sports Net.
Guys.
Back at the Bradley Center, 117-106. Denver over the Bucks with just under 31 seconds remaining in the fourth. Fox Sports Net across America, the new weekly magazine show, tackles Colorado football player Jeremy Bloom as he takes on the NCAA in a case that could change college sports forever. Plus, meet the Gonzaga player whose toughest battle comes off the court. Fox Sports Net across America debuts Sunday at 9. Joe Smith from Van Horn. 12 for Joe. That gives him a double-double. Damon Jones has the Bucks' other double-double tonight. 15 points, 10 assists. Joe Smith, 12 points, 10 rebounds. Keith Van Horn leading the way with 25 points. Mason has 22 off the bench. Michael Redd, 19, $5 in double figures. And the Nuggets have 5 in double figures as well, led by Andre Miller. I should say Carmelo Anthony's 31, Miller 23, and Nene with 21. So they have 3 over 20. Damon Jones will take the 3, his 4th. It's good. And that'll do it. 117-111, the final. Carmelo Anthony, the player of the game, 31 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, improving Denver to 35 and 31 and 13 and 20 on the road this season. The Bucks are 34 and 31. They suffer their 9th loss against 24 victories at home. For John McLaughlin, Craig Kashan, Bob Brainerd and our Fox Sports Net crew, I'm Jim Paskey saying so long from the Bradley Center. The final score, Denver 117, Milwaukee 111. Stay tuned for more Bucks basketball on Fox Sports Net. Tuesday night, the Portland Trail Blazers are in town. Live coverage begins with Bucks Ticket at 6:30. Milwaukee Bucks basketball has been a presentation of Fox Sports Net.